Oh.
Sorry, I'm just focusing now. Okay, you're all good. You can start whenever.
Welcome.
Now go on. You want to do the intro so bad. Go ahead.
Hey, that's crazy. Oh, you're showing off. Because you had an exhibition the other day. You think you can just
Yo,
pull that all off?
Think about it, yo. We should have a soundboard.
Hey.
Clap, clap, clap,
Oh,
clap,
we
clap,
actually need a
clap, clap,
soundboard.
clap.
Can we get a soundboard? Can we get a soundboard?
Like of how it looks and sounds?
No. A soundboard.
Nah, that's too complex.
You can come in if you want.
Sorry, what?
Do you guys have soundboards?
Like a soundboard?
Like, you know when you press a button and it goes psh, yeah. Or,
Shout out cameraman. We just met her today from America. From the where's she from? Where you
no,
from? 2 hours.
Washington. She's from Washington.
Oh, DC. Yeah.
That's similar to you.
Because I said, yeah, never mind. Shout out cameraman. But yeah, first exhibition, man. As a photographer, look, my photographers out there know how crazy this is. Because this is not something that's like, it's not a small thing. I'll put it that
And
way.
that video Enzo done?
Enzo, shout out Shot by 30, man. Enzo did his...
Yeah, it's cold. It's cold.
We're
But,
gonna-
but you know what? When you look at his videos, you can tell.
I knew.
You can tell.
I knew off rips.
You can tell.
I knew off
think
rips.
he's one of the best lifestyle videographers I've seen in the UK for sure.
He's, yeah, Enzo.
For sure.
The
I
thing
saw
is,
his content, I was like, that's a
the
no-brainer.
maddest thing is Enzo's watching this smiling right now as well, little waste man.
definitely.
Now I'm playing. When I did the thing with FemJ and whatever, and I met Enzo there, I knew that, yo, Enzo, we're going to work at some point. And I didn't want to use him for anything and everything. I was like, when the time's right, we're going to get him on. I knew that when the moment was correct,
Yeah.
we'd have to tell Enzo,
He
it's
cleaned
time,
up,
buddy.
though. He cleaned up.
And he
That's
absolutely
insane. He
cleaned
cleaned
up.
He cleaned up.
But,
And he finds it effortless, clearly.
I mean, bro, you asked for one revision. It was done in 5 minutes.
2 seconds.
Bro,
But
legit.
let me say something else, though. Like,
Go on.
that's what's so good. That's why certain individuals, like, excel in what they do
Mm.
and all that kind of stuff. They're just willing to do whatever they got to do. Like,
To get it
'cause
quick.
I think the whole business stuff is all about, like, making stuff as convenient as possible for people.
Mm.
So when I said, okay, let me tell the truth about what I said.
Go on.
Basically, I said there was an Afrobeat song in it, and I wasn't like feeling it too crazy. So I put some American stuff on it.
Yeah,
and
I had Young Thug.
he sent it back in like what 20 seconds.
Bro, if that. We were
That
in the
was
car
crazy.
watching my video and he
Yeah.
already sent the new one.
Yeah.
But yeah, his exhibition. Bro, I don't even know where to start. Like I'm
Okay.
I'm
Cool.
absolutely speechless. I feel like you need to direct this conversation because
cool.
I'm still living in the moment.
Okay, cool. Describe the exhibition in one word.
I can't.
Stop. One word. One word. Wait. Your next word has to be the word. Don't give me no sentence.
Inspirational.
Powerful.
And I say inspirational because I never even thought that day would come. Like I knew it would come eventually or like in the far future when I was like doing crazy things. But I say inspirational because everyone knows, like, I put this in my Instagram caption. I know it was soppy. You said it was soppy as well. But sometimes soppy is okay, man. Look, soppy is okay, bro. Sometimes it's okay. But
I knew. That's why I said to you, don't send me your caption. Do you remember I said that to you?
you said don't send me the collab.
I said, don't send me the caption. If I see a soppy, I'm going to block you.
Nah, but bro, sometimes soppy is okay, man, because
You say sloppy?
yo,
No.
that's crazy.
We'll make
Nah,
the edit.
well,
make the
yeah,
edit.
cut that out. Pause.
I'm not cutting out. We'll make the edit, see what you said.
All right, keep it pushing. But
Pause.
oh my days. But nah, sometimes, bro,
It's hot in here, though.
I'm gonna think about the word now. Sometimes being soppy is okay because really and truly, bro, I didn't think that from me moving to London 2 years ago,
Yeah.
I would have done the exhibition now, bro. Like it's even getting me overwhelmed talking about it because everyone that was at that exhibition knows that event was crazy. Like even from people like I'm not saying this because I'm assuming on their behalf. I'm saying this because this is what people have been saying to me. Do you know what I mean? This is like what people have been saying. This is the feedback. People have been saying it was crazy, it was sick. They made so many new friends. Bro, I spoke to one girl that was with another girl. Sorry, I forgot your name. But there was one girl with another girl. And I was like, oh, how'd you guys meet? And they were like, oh no, we just met tonight. And bro, they look like they were there together. Do you know what I mean? They look like they came together. And that just goes to show, like, bro, if you, again, you touched on the call of action and acting quick. Like, if it was up to me, God knows when this exhibition would have been.
Yeah, that's
Do you know what I
crazy.
mean? And when I pitched this exhibition to Joel was like, calm, let's book a date for
Like,
next
bro,
month.
Okay, let me actually tell you guys this, yeah. So obviously Shy signed to Limitless Management 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago,
Yeah,
three,
about a
4
month
weeks
ago.
ago. And obviously before then, like we had been friends for like what, 2 years, a year, 2 years. But I was constantly seeing his work and stuff, and I just thought it was so sick and all that kind of stuff. And then he did say the exhibition idea to me like last year type of thing, but it was like passing conversation.
Yeah, just in like yeah.
And then as I began to like grow Limitless Management and stuff like that, like I knew it was the right time to execute to the level I wanted to execute at, if that makes sense. So when you said in the video, I'll tell you the truth. When you said in the announcement video, like we should just talk about the exhibition and like just throw it in there. In my head, I was like, he's right. He's not lying.
Yeah.
And it really forced me to like really go into
Lock in
goal
on it.
mode for sure. Like when that time you called me and you were like, yo, Joel, I'm a bit worried, man.
Oh, we're gonna talk about that here. Yeah.
No, yeah.
Nah, go. We can talk about it. We can talk about it. Yeah.
Okay, let me get the backstory.
Okay, go.
Basically, we had put the video out about doing the exhibition.
Alongside the signing video, yeah.
And then we put the
was
the
this
date.
the,
Did we put the date?
Are you talking about the like initial signing video or the date video?
I'm talking about the...
Initial news about the exhibition.
I don't know when you called me.
Okay.
You let me know when you called me. And
Okay.
then you said to me, it really kicked me up the arse though. You said to me, Joel, I'm just a bit worried about the exhibition, like the amount of people, tickets and all that kind of shit. It's like, it's a bit crazy. And yeah, what were you feeling in that moment? So you've got an exhibition you've announced. I believe we announced that at that stage. And then your manager's just chilling. And you call him and you're just like, oh, I'm a bit worried. What was going through your mind and all that kind of stuff?
You know what it is? So like a lot of creators, I feel like a lot of us aren't used to having management or aren't used to having someone doing something on their behalf kind of thing. It is hot in here, innit? But even for me, these 2 years, I've been doing this for 6 years, but in London, I've been here 2 years. Yeah. These 2 years, like, I've been doing everything myself. Like, and I've been relying on myself and holding my own self accountable for certain things. And if things aren't being done, it's kind of my own fault because if I'm not going to do it, no one's going to do it. And that's one of the main reasons why you even signed me in the first place. Because this is like completely side note, but I remember when you were saying like we should sign and we should work together, and I asked you, why do you want to sign me? Do you remember what you said?
No, that's it.
You said because you don't need management. You don't need a manager. That's what you said. And I was like, and at first I was like a bit confused, and I thought about it, and I was like, okay, but I'll let you explain why you said that or whatever. But,
should I explain real quick or what?
Yeah, go on. Why do you? Yeah.
Okay, the reason why I probably said that, I don't even remember saying it, but the reason why I probably said that is because a lot of people don't even motivate themselves. A lot of people don't even motivate themselves first. So if I see someone that's not really on their shit, like there's no point in me stepping into. I don't want to give you the want and the drive. I want you to have that drive
and you push
and then me just push it to the absolute limit, if that makes sense.
But yeah, the mic gonna pick it up. Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
Like, in order to be limitless, you have to believe in yourself.
100%.
And then what I'll do is just, I think I still believe in people more than they believe in themselves, especially when it comes to limitless management.
Which is amazing. That's a great trait.
I really do. So when you're giving your 100%, I also want to give my 100.
No, absolutely, and obviously that's a great trait to have. But yeah, back to the story. Essentially, yeah, I guess as creators we're so used to not having managers. So when I'm busy doing my own things and involved in this, involved in that, in my head I'm thinking, I haven't even done anything for the event. Like, what am I supposed to do? We've got a list on Notion. I'm not taking things off. So then as that kind of mindset progresses of like, I'm not doing enough, I don't know, you start panicking and I'm like, oh my God, what if I don't do this? No one's going to buy tickets. Or if I don't do this, people aren't going to show up. This isn't ready. That isn't ready. So that's when I'd called you and be like, bro, I don't know what to do. And then, but little did I know that like having that support system of a manager and having that sort of guidance, like even if I'm not actively doing stuff or things that I'm not actively taking care of, there's things going on in the background that I don't even know of. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. And that's where obviously you came in and kind of roasted me a little bit, and so I can't like rip me a new one.
Basically, when he called me panicking and stuff like that, like I don't know, I was thinking, am I unique? Like for you to be calling me panicking, that means you think I'm not doing nothing.
Yeah,
I was like, shut your little ass up. But essentially, like I think the way we can make it relate to everybody else is if you have a close circle of people that both want a common goal or want to be somewhere, want to make something of themselves, like they end up being like pillars in your life that help you get to that
100%.
next level for sure.
100%. And I feel like, you know, obviously, I mean, I'm
But I need
religious.
tissue. I'm boiling. This is.
I mean, if you just grab some tissue, I'll talk to the people for a bit. But
Yeah, chat to them.
what's it called? But yeah, you know, I'm religious, and yeah, you can even you can even tie this back to religion in the sense of like, what's it called? You know, life may get like super chaotic, and life may get mad crazy, and you may not be in control of things a lot of the time, but like, there is a God that's kind of handling it when you're not there, kind of thing. Do you know what I mean? And sometimes it's easy as saying a prayer or calling to God and saying, yo, God, I don't know how to deal with this. I don't know how to deal with that. And then God's really and truly like, yeah, but I'm doing all of this behind your back and you have no idea. You know what I mean? And yeah, from you explaining that and kind of me being in that management scenario, that's kind of, I guess, that's kind of what I felt in that moment. And I even prayed about it, bro. I was like, God, look, the same way you're in control, the same way you're in control of, are you leaving it open? Yeah. And yeah, I just felt like the same way, like you're in control of like what's going on and I'm complaining about nothing. The same way in the grand scheme of things, God is in control of like a lot.
Yeah, and when times get rough and times get difficult, that's the perfect time to just lean into
Whatever you believe,
believe in.
100%.
Whatever you believe in,
100%.
that's the time to lean into it. When stuff is going wrong, that's the time you can elevate. So like
1000%.
when you call me to say, "Oh, Joel, like I'm a bit worried, like I don't know what's going on," I just literally thought it gave me that motivation to just go even 10 times harder.
Yeah.
I was so pissed off by you calling me saying that. I said, yo, this event has to be crazy.
It has to bag now.
But thankful for like connections, networks I've made in the industry that allow us to execute at this level.
Yeah, no, absolutely, man. And that exhibition, like, yeah, absolutely crazy. I mean, it sounds cliche, but you had to be there, man. Yeah. Like this, seeing your work, you know, on your iPhone or iPad or computer is way different to seeing it blown up on a wall. Like it was absolutely nuts. And then obviously the people, the caliber of people that were there, a lot of my friends, family. It was like a wedding, bro. Like, you know, or like a birthday, like a wedding.
Yeah,
all these different people, all these different amazing people from different parts of your life are all in like one space room. And everyone's chatting, everyone's talking. And I'm sure you felt the same way because you had more people than me probably.
You know what it was for me? For me, like, I just really understand like what needs to be done in certain moments and what needs to be better. So the problem with me at the event was I was enjoying myself, talking all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But I was thinking to myself, okay, next time I can do this, next time we can do
this,
naturally. Next time we can do that. But overall I think like the people that came, how they all felt in the space was exactly what I had imagined.
Exactly.
I hope it's what you imagined as well. Like no pressure. Everybody's just vibing, talking to each other.
It was such a beautiful day, man.
And then music. God. I saw some people on their own, like just rocking it in the corner.
Just dancing, like,
And I just think that's sick.
Man, it was beautiful. The thing that made me laugh though, man.
What?
I had this thing I had like a bunch of things that I wanted to say. I guess I wanted to briefly touch on like my journey and really motivate like if I can do it, anyone can do it, that kind of thing on the speech. But bro, I can't lie. When I got up there, I feel like everything just hit me like a truck, bro. Like, you know,
pause.
I was what?
That's a pause.
How is that, guys?
Everything hit you like a truck.
Come on.
Come on.
That's crazy, but
come on.
But no, like all those emotions kind of just hit me at once in the sense of like I didn't know how to articulate myself because all the weeks prior where I'm talking to you about it's gonna be amazing, it's gonna be sick, I can't wait for this.
Yeah, I told you go to the mirror and say to yourself it's gonna be sick, it's gonna be amazing.
And just lock in. But bro, when I got on, pardon me.
Fuck yeah.
Bro, it's the Pepsi, it's the Coke, bro. Sponsor us. But yeah, when I got on the front, bro, I just couldn't do anything apart from thank everyone.
Ah, yeah.
I
you were on your knees.
But
you on your knees.
Bro, I'm just
thank you so much. Thank you.
Bro,
thank you.
Bro, the thing is, no.
When you got on the mic, I came over and to give you some comfort.
No. The thing is, I was literally like, Joel, please save me because I'm not gonna be able to properly articulate what I say without either like stumbling my words or just straight up bawling out in tears. Bro.
Do I have anything on my face?
There's something in your beard.
Yeah, see, that's the one we need to correct. Where is it?
No, it's like you probably see it on the camera. it's like, yeah, it's gone now. It's gone now.
See, why didn't you tell me that though? Why do I have to ask?
No, but it was it. I just noticed it when I looked at your face properly.
So you're not looking at my face.
No, but I'm not looking at your face. Anyway, look, back to the topic. But yeah, I just got on the stage, bro, and just started thanking everyone because really and truly, bro, people don't realize how small but big of a thing it is to come out for someone.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
It's bro, it means so much more than people think. Like how is it like how I don't even know what I'm trying to ask because
But when people said, "Oh, good turnout," first of all, I was thinking,
I was looking
"This
offended.
turnout gonna be crazy, yeah."
It's like we were at like a
I was like, "What do you
capacity
mean?"
cap.
Honestly, I was thinking, "What do you mean good turnout? What do you mean? Good turnout? What did you think it was gonna be a shit one?"
Yeah, no, someone even said to me on the day, it made me laugh. Someone was like, "Yo, I don't know what I was expecting, but this event's all right still." And I was like,
Hey, that's
I was
crazy.
I was like, so you were just coming to hate?
Yeah, what were you coming to do?
Like, what were you coming to do? Just spy?
He was coming to check.
But nah, that was funny though. I think it was one of your boys. I don't know who it was, but it was funny. But yeah, nonetheless, man, seeing people networking and talking and stuff like that was just beautiful, man. Because I feel like the way the room was set up as well, I feel like it was amazing.
It was perfect. Shout out Black
yeah.
Canvas, my guys at Black Canvas. Shout out
Bro,
them.
not even that. Shout out to
my
what's
guy
the
G.
event?
Shout out Uptown. Shout out 4Cs.
Yeah,
shout
shout
out
everyone,
Honcho.
DJ
Shout out
Morgs.
Leah. Shout out
Leah.
DJ Morgs. Shout out who? Oh yeah, Leah for sure.
Leah, DJ Morgs, Hancho, all of the
The
above, man.
whole crew, because you know what it is like in each and every one of them. I knew you co-signed DJ. DJ, was it Mugs?
Morgan.
Oh, Morgan.
Yeah, his name's Morgan. Morgs.
You co-signed DJ Morgan, and I remember saying to him on the phone, I was like, bro, like, I know I don't need to be worried about nothing if Shy said you're sick.
And were you what?
And yeah, no brainer. He's just a no brainer. And then
No brainer.
Honcho, I was just like, bro, this is a no brainer.
This is just what you do every day.
I've seen Honcho in different situations. I know he'll be sick. He's done all my events. I don't think anyone else has done any of my events to do with my basketball brand. So, and then Leah, I said, bro, I even said to you, I said, bro, I can't explain what Leah is
until she's there.
Bro, you'll see certain stuff just happening, and you'll be like, shit.
Under control.
Like she had the door pattern, and then she had the sponsors drip. Shout out Drip Water as well.
Yeah, Drip, man. Shout out Drip, man. Olivia at Drip, appreciate you, man.
Yeah, send us a couple cans.
Send us a couple. I got a whole box and a half in my house.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I got a whole box in my house. I'm drinking water every day.
He's drinking
I'm
your
drinking
water,
water
guys.
every day.
You guys that were short of water at the exhibition.
I listen. My mum always tells me as well, like I need to stop drinking Coke and just drink more water. And can't lie, Olivia from Drip, nice me, man.
She cleaned up, man. She cleaned up.
But yeah, no, and bro, this just goes to show, like, if you have a proof of concept or if you have an idea and if you have something that's really dear to your heart,
execute, man.
And if you just act fast, I feel like this is this should be the title of the podcast.
It'd be
acting
pissing
fast.
me off. Yeah, just get it done.
Acting fast. It will get done, bro, and people will want to be on board. People want to be on board. Like, talk to me about, from like a management point of view, if people do want to get you involved in something that they're doing and you may not know them, what kind of things are you looking for before stepping into kind of the unknown? Like, what's something as a creator or someone that's hosting something needs to kind of lock down?
I think have a skill you love and have a skill that you really see yourself doing for the rest of your life. Because something about you is like, I can tell that you want to do it for the rest of your life, and that's what makes me like want to support even more.
Just having that like
long-term
locking
like
in
just have a long-term goal. Like, you can't do something like an exhibition or an event or a party and all that kind of stuff like without actually seeing it go somewhere. I feel like a lot of people just do something because it's the next step rather than doing it because they want to change their life, you know?
Investment to the future.
Yeah, and seeing it as an investment to the future. Like, the first one might not be 100%. There might be not with me. If it's not with me, there might be like 10 people, 20 people when it's meant to be 80 or 100. But if it's with me,
so basically, if it's with you, we get Drip.
But it's with
me,
we get Limitless. If it's with me, we get Limitless. If it's just you, you get Limmy.
No less.
No less.
How important do you think it is? Like, you said this to me as well. Like, that you have to back yourself before people can back you.
Yeah, man.
Like, how important is that self-confidence before pitching to the world.
If you want to step into a room and you want to swindle the room, you want to change the room and all that kind of stuff, you have to believe what you're saying. You have to believe in yourself.
Yeah.
And I believe in psychology on a level that, like, if there's a percent of you that doesn't like what you do or doesn't like your art or skill, if there's a percent of you that doesn't like it, there will be some kind of signals within your body language, your speed of the way you talk, the way you look at someone and all that kind of stuff. All of those kind of things will have an effect on a decision that I make to either like you or not like you.
100%.
So for me, like, I always feel when people actually love what they do, and for you, it's just so obvious. It's just so obvious.
Glazing it.
It's not even a glaze.
No, I mean I glazed photography too hard.
Yeah,
I
bro,
love it.
bro, like,
I just love it, man.
and you're willing to do whatever, which is good. Which is good. You're willing to do whatever it takes. But a lot of people, like, like, whatever it takes doesn't have to be illegal. There's always a different way.
Yeah, but I mean, it's, as you said, it's not always a thing of being illegal or anything, but it's just prioritizing and making it happen. Do you know what I mean? Because I don't know if you've seen that DDG clip where he's talking to someone about he's talking to like a fan.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Who's like wants to be like a streamer or something and wants to be a YouTuber, and DDG's like, oh, how much are you posting a week? And he's like, maybe 1-2 times a week. And then he's like, bro, I'm posting 4 or 5 times a day.
Yeah, why
and if he's like, yeah, why am I working harder than you? Do you know what I mean? So it's like when people say the same thing to me, and like, I'm far from where I want to be. Do you know what I mean? And when people say to me like, yeah, I want to do this, I want to do that, I want to do what you're doing, and I'm like, calm. Like, how much time are you investing in this? What are you like? Are you putting yourself out there, going here, going there? And people are like, yeah, but I'm pretty caught up with work during the week.
Yeah, that's cap.
So I'm quite limited to the weekends.
It's
Bro,
cap.
I'm going to work.
If you want it, you want it.
I'm going to work 9 till 5, sometimes 10 till 6.
If you want it, you want
I'm
it.
going straight out. Then I'm back at work the next morning. Then I'm back out again. Like, I would sacrifice sleep.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Even if I was starting 7 a.m. the next day, I would come from a
You would want to do it.
I would come from
You'd
home
want
at
to
2
do it.
a.m.,
Yeah, you'd
have
want
so
to.
much content, go to work the next day, develop my photos, drop them, and do it all again. Do you know what I mean? And I'm not saying, obviously, kill yourself over it. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying, really, like, struggle your way through it. But what I am saying is, where there's a will, there's a way.
Handle.
Do you know what I mean? And if you want it bad enough, you'll really, really go for it.
You'll make it happen, regardless.
You'll make it happen. But yeah.
What's next?
What's next?
What's next?
Can we talk?
Okay, I'll do the manager thing. I'll do the manager thing.
Management, can we talk?
Basically, rooftop pool party. I'm joking.
We're working on something.
Yeah, we're working on something interesting with an artist as well. Very clean artist. Do you want to say his name, or should we just keep it on wraps?
Well, you brought it up now.
I can cut it.
Let's talk about it. Let's be all mysterious about it.
Okay, boom. Okay, we're thinking rooftop kind of vibe, conversations, cool people meeting each other, vibe, music.
Most important,
some food. Some food for sure. Cocktails, and just another opportunity to chill with the man.
And just network. The most beautiful thing about this thing, and I know I keep going back to the exhibition, but I feel like this episode is for
I want it
the
to be
exhibition.
all R&B.
But, bro.
Full R&B. I wanna make love to you.
What kind of motive are you throwing though?
No, it's just a vibe. It's just R&B.
Both doing slow jams with Jay.
it's just R&B.
Nah, I hear it. But yeah, for the summer vibe,
I feel like R&B, it's summer.
I hear
and
it.
the way R&B connects with people. Like, if I see you singing a song and I know the song as well.
You know what I mean? Just a little.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh man. But no, sorry. I'm going back to the exhibition, and bro, that's all I wanted for the exhibition as well. Not only obviously people come for me and see the work and see this, bro, I just wanted to make an environment where people can just chat and meet other people, because I love doing that. Do you know what I mean? I love meeting new faces. I love connecting with new people and seeing what people are about, and just adding new kind of personalities to the weapon wheel. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And if we can create that space through photography, which we successfully have. Yeah. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah. Then that means we can do it with anything. Whether you're a musician, if you're a painter, if you're a any field you're in, you can make that. Huh?
I'm saying for sure. I'm actually saying.
You said it so
when you're saying that, I was like, for sure. You
said it like Omarion or something.
Oh, you move it, man.
But what I'm saying is, regardless of what field or industry you're in, you can use your skill and you can use what you're good at and make that environment, because it's the crucial truth. It doesn't have to necessarily be all about you.
Yeah, just
Do you know what I mean?
make people feel the emotion you want them to.
Exactly. And I feel like me and you are on the same page in regards to like when we do stuff like this and when we plan to do stuff like this, we want people to leave with a feeling.
Yeah. That's a big
That's the
part of my
difference.
entire life.
That's the
Like
difference.
just making people feel a certain type of way before leaving or while they're there and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Because I really believe that at that place everybody just felt limitless. Like even when we had the
bro.
speech,
Oh, it's so
you were
beautiful.
talking, I was talking. Everybody,
Yeah.
I saw one girl in the car. She's like, yeah.
She's like, where can I get that Ball Without Limits t-shirt? Man, but no, man, like even, bro, like if I show you my phone right now, I'm still getting, tags and messages from people being like, there's a thing on your head for the plant from behind you. Yeah, calm.
Oh, how long's it been?
I don't know how long that's been there now. Bro, you're having a mare on this episode.
It's just hot. Am I sweating? If I look like I'm sweating, this ain't coming out.
Oh, no, it is. But
No, it's not. You want to bet? You want to bet?
Run
You want to bet?
But no, the feeling is so important. Have you?
Sorry, I didn't think you were gonna hear that. Sorry.
This is a grown man, by the way.
Sorry, I didn't think you were gonna hear it.
I want to ask you something. With your, for those who don't know, obviously Joel's majority, if correct me if I'm wrong, of your background is quite heavily activations, events, and big stuff. Gym Sharks, the Foot Lockers,
blur.
all of the above, all of the above. Oh yeah. Has there been any experiences in your time where you felt like an event was kind of being put on for the sake of doing an event and they were missing that feeling and your voice wasn't necessarily heard? Or I feel like I don't know what I'm asking, but has there ever been a scenario like that, and how would you step into that and kind of create that when it isn't there in the first place? Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah. I think in any environment, there's so much things you can do to manipulate it, to make people feel a certain type of way. One part that I've been heavy on with all the events that I do is music. Like the volume of the music, the type of music, and all that kind of stuff. Like
Afrobeats.
Not really Afrobeats, unfortunately. But anything.
Joel loves Afrobeats, by the way.
No, I don't. Anything that makes sense for the environment, I just do. Like, and I believe like you as a person can be infectious as well. So like the way you stand is an important dictator of what
100%.
you think. You know
100%.
what I'm saying? So I think there's just many different ways of manipulating a certain environment to give a feel.
Yeah,
if that makes sense.
Yeah, no, 100%, dude. I completely agree, and I'll be honest. I'll tell the people now as well. Before, I know when we were starting, or when we were like in preparation for the exhibition and we were getting closer to the day, I remember being like, yeah, we'll let the room get busy, we'll let the room fill, and then Shy will come an hour later, that kind of thing. Or we were like, yeah, Shy can just sit downstairs and wait downstairs, and then when the room gets busy, we'll call him up. And bro, I remember we stuck with that idea, I guess, until the day. But then, bro, I remember on the day just thinking about it, and I was like, man, I want to be there from the beginning.
Yeah, I remember I called you and I was like, bro, I think like just you being there from the beginning and us talking.
Yeah, we said the same thing. Yeah,
I was like, us talking and shit. Like it's just.
I was like, look, because at first I was thinking about it, and I was like, if people come in and the first thing they see is me just waiting for them standing there,
that's what they want.
Like a part of me was like, oh God, sorry, this coke is
You're about
killing
to
me.
vomit, bro.
This coke is killing me. A part of me was kind of like, man, that might be a bit awkward in a way, because then I have to tell people, yo, this is here, the bar's here, da da da. But then I was kind of like, bro, if people are here to vibe with me and see me anyway, I might as well just be there from the beginning. And I knew that like I wanted to meet as many people and interact with as many people before the end of the day. So why would I waste an hour waiting for the room to fill when I could just be there from the beginning?
Yeah, let's check the video.
The video is crazy.
How many?
I'm gonna check it after.
Let me check it right now.
But yeah, what we're referring to, guys, we've dropped the event recap video. If you were there, check it out. If you weren't there, also check it out.
People are saying amazing night.
Film.shy on Insta, guys. Shot by 30. Enzo, he absolutely done his thing. I can't lie, man. Like Enzo, man. Yeah, Enzo's moving crazy on the day though. Let me not even get into that.
Yeah, that's not even exposed, man.
Nah, Enzo's a funny guy. Now, we locked in with Enzo though.
For sure.
Moving
I want,
forward.
him, I want him to do everything we did.
We might have to get him on a little payroll or something, little contract. Should we get him on the same 360 deal that I'm on?
Oh my
No, I'm
God.
playing. No, I'm playing.
Guys, that's the end of the episode. Clean. What? How many minutes is that? How many minutes have we gone
There's
for?
15 left. There's 15 left. But
You know,
Sure,
short
it's fine.
fame, man. Ain't nobody listening
Cool.
for 45.
but yeah.
Shy
Look,
doesn't like going home. I've clocked it.
No. But look, closing thoughts, man. I think the act of acting fast and executing, I feel like I was quite wishy-washy with it before management. But I think now you've really opened my eyes to it.
You see how easy
And it's
it
not
is?
that, it's never that deep.
It's
You know
easy.
what I mean? And it's like, if you have an idea, and this is what I always say to people as an example, I'm like, if you had an idea now, how would you execute it tomorrow?
Just get
What would
it
you have to
done.
do today that it needs to get
Bro,
done tomorrow?
And that's the shit. Each moment you have every day, do something. Look for the venue, but look for the venue extensively. Look at different sites.
Yeah, apply your time.
We found a venue that had frames already up, and it was nice as hell.
And it was nice.
that was
And the
that
customer
was,
service from
that
the
was
venue
loads,
as well.
That was loads of the job done already, bro.
Yeah,
So
shout out to the venue as well, man. The customer service they've given us was
yeah,
like,
clean,
was amazing.
Clean. They're clean for sure.
but they're clean for sure. But yeah, man, look, if you have ideas, just act, man.
Act, man.
It doesn't. I said it in my speech as well. Like, you don't need to wait a year. You don't need to wait 6 months. You don't need to wait 3 months. Someone said they're doing it next year. There's someone at the event said they're gonna do the same thing next year.
She could do it next month if she wanted to.
And I was like, just do it next month. Like, why are you waiting for a year? Look, watch the video, man. I said already, film.shy, watch the video. But yeah, man, that's all from me.
Shy But Limitless to the world and back.
Shy But Limitless.
True World Shy in the building. Shout out everybody that came to the exhibition.
What a day, man.
My
What
guy
a day.
Ryan couldn't be there. Ryan Addy. He
Ryan
couldn't be
Addy,
there,
Jafar
brother.
couldn't be there either.
Jafar Joker. Let me shout them out on the pod. Let me see if Ryan picks up.
He's not gonna pick up.
Hey Ryan, hey, shout yourself out on the pod, bro.
Yo, man, free me, man. I'm here.
He's not in jail. He's not in
But,
jail.
you know,
No,
I'm
right.
here.
Oh.
Bigging up Limitless Management. Bigging up Shy recently with the big show that happened exhibition. Big up Shy. Big up everyone, man. Much love, man.
No, I appreciate you. Appreciate you, my boy.
Hey,
My
I'm,
boys, man.
hey, I'm gonna call you back in 2 minutes.
Yeah, love, man.
No.
But yeah, Ryan's one of our guys. He's unfortunately he was involved in a bit of a
Sticky one still.
he's just a bit injured. He was involved in a bit of a mishap. But
It wasn't no fighting thing.
it was okay. It was a bit of a
little
collision.
Just a little.
That's a little. Do you know what I mean? But look, always a pleasure, man.
When's the next episode? Who knows?
When do you want it? But I'm playing.
See you later, guys.
Love
you.
gang. Man.
Gotta get back to my daughter.